Hello everybody, we are finally live. Oh my glob. Okay. Let me make sure you guys can hear me and see me properly. Like you do. Okay. Oh, okay. Hello Agape, hello Barry. Thank you for waiting so patiently. Oh my glob. Here we go. Okay, everything looks and sounds good, which makes me a happy camper. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I hope you all are well. I hope you had a great last week. I hope if you celebrated Father's Day, I hope you had a great Father's Day. Oh my glob. My past week has been really, really busy. Like, what the hell is my life? But in all the good ways, in all the best ways. Okay, now, where we were last time we were playing, we had done some things as you can see on screen. We're supposed to go see Imelda, and yeah, okay. So, oh my glob, we have so many things to do. So, the man behind the moon, we're waiting to hear back from Mr. Moon. We have to go to the goblin camps, the absconder mission, my brother's keeper, and then Ludgok. So what I'm gonna do is Imelda, most of the side missions, if we can get through them all, and then, hey Claire, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. It's so good to see your lovely face. And we'll get to Ludgok and all that stuff. So, with that said, let's get ourselves over to Imelda, and yeah, let's get this going. Let's make this party happen. And again, sorry for being a little late today. Normally I like to start my stream at 9:05. It is basically 9:30. It was just I had a late start. And that is just the long and short of it. Now with Imelda, yeah, she's way down here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna track, yeah, hold on. I track that flu flame, but I'm just gonna come down here. No, I didn't mean to do that. I promise. Okay. Then also, oh, what are you stressed about, friend? Hopefully nothing too serious.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
The thing is, I know what you're talking about when you're saying like, oh look, hippogriff. But I know what you're talking about when you're saying like I mean, I don't know what you're stressed about, but I know the feeling. Like, I'm good, I just feel stressed. What I would recommend you do, you know, and this could help anybody. If you have time for yourself, like time to yourself, I would recommend that you do something along the lines of, you know, like maybe listen to some music if that brings you comfort. You know, listen to some music, see how that makes you feel, and you know, and just kind of take it from there. Like, take it slow, you know. Or one thing I also like to do, and this because I'm very she foo-foo, I like to take long hot bubble baths that are very relaxing. Yikes! Okay, I completely understand. I'm so sorry about that. And it, you know, I think that's the weirdest thing ever, how the prices bounce back and forth. But I think part of the reason why the price might have went back up is because, you know, it's getting close to summer, and what are people going to be doing during summertime? You know, if they're not in an air-conditioned house or apartment, they're going to be watching TV, playing video games, those kind of things. So, you know, they trying to collect on that change. So I'm very sorry. You know, just company BS. You know, they want to make that Skrilla, and they're, you know, trying to make all of us pay for it, as they say. But I hope you can have, you know, you can eventually get what you want
Revelio.
without it being, you know, too expensive, you know? But that does really suck though, man. Ginger root. There you go. It's right there on screen. But outside of that, you know, are you well, my friend? Sorry, I seem distracted. I got a text notification. I'm like, wait, what is this? But it's nothing of importance. So outside of
Revelio.
the PS5 debacle, are you in general, like, are you just well, you know? I guess I can't grab it. Hold on. Let's do this. Yang. Good. Very good. I'm happy to know that you're well, my friend. Because, you know, I wouldn't want you to feel, you know, too stressed out.
Revelio.
Because unfortunately, there's not much we can do when it comes to that kind of stuff. But anywho's, the sad part is, what was I doing again? I'm playing with cannabis. We need to go find Imelda. There are things over here I realized I didn't get in this particular playthrough. But remember, we do have Alohomora, so
Alohomora.
why not use it, right? And again, this is why I went ahead and souped up Alohomora to get it, you know, so like while we're out on missions like this, we ain't got to worry about, oh man, I gotta go back, you know? Because one of my good friends who has a really cool YouTube channel, Magic Maestro, was saying that, like, him and another friend was like, oh crap, I gotta go back and soup up Alohomora. I could be mixing Magic Maestro up with someone else, but someone else did say they never got Alohomora to the highest level. Oh, you know who I think that was? It's one of my subscribers. It's Lauren. Lauren had mentioned that, but yeah. But anywho's. Oh, and then also, Claire, I'm wondering, have you played, oh God, what is that word I was looking for? The new Resident Evil movie, I forgot, when is it supposed to be coming out, or has it come out yet? Because honestly, I don't remember. Like, I was actually trying to remember, and sadly, I do not remember to save my life. Oh, did I get this already? Well, apparently, I did. And thank you. I will take this wand handle. You can't see it, but it's a really nice wand handle. And there's a flue flame over there we're gonna get to. Not to mention we're gonna break into that house. It's gonna be fun. And then, like always, we're gonna go see Imelda Reyes. Okay. I think I went over there already, if my memory serves me correctly. I think I went over there already. So the only place I need to go to now, before we go see Imelda, is right here. And then there's that little house in the back that we also need to get to, because it has something for the room of requirement, if my memory serves me correctly. Yeah, because where I'm right now in the actual Hogwarts Legacy game, what do you call it? Where are we? Sweetpea and I are... Oh God. Well, when the episodes drop, you'll see. We're doing like the episodes that are up right now are like the Hall of Heraldiana. And oh my God. Yeah, no. But we're past that part already, and we're somewhere else, and I'm trying to remember where we are. Hi, sir. I broke into your house because I want your shit.
Revelio.
And I think I want these cats, too. Oh, it's the 7th. Oh, okay. It comes on July 25th. Oh, that is so perfect, because no, my birthday is July 20th. So it's like a 5-day late birthday gift. But yes, I support it. Especially if it's a good movie. I really do hope it's a good movie. Sir, weren't you just downstairs? Maybe he's a twin. Maybe he's a twin. We won't question. We won't question it, okay? Oh my glob. You know, my dude, you have a doppelganger upstairs, unless that's your twin. Maybe it's a boggart. Maybe it's a boggart. Who knows? Okay. So now that that's done, and I've had my fun stealing shit, because why not? Also, we need to break in that house, too. And then, Imelda. Oh, my goodness. The sad part is, I was literally, like, before, oh, wow, cannabis is just, he's all over it. Okay, oh, cool. I got a nice bookshelf. I actually did have, like, a whole, like, goofy, like, idea for today's stream. But because I was running late, a lot of what I was already thinking kind of, like, flew out of my head. Hey, what's up, Lauren? I was literally just talking about you. Yeah, I'm not even joking, man. I had this whole, like, goofy, like, idea in my head. If it comes back, I will definitely do it, but yeah, no. And Claire, Lauren is the lovely young lady I was talking about. Oh, and do you know what Lauren does, Claire? She makes amazing costumes, like really professional cosplay. So she is literally everybody's best friend. The end, period. But yeah, so right now, Claire and Lauren, just so you guys know, and Barry, I know you're watching too, but I know you're at work, man. We need to do Imelda Reyes' the second trial. And then while I was here, I was trying to like do a Merlin trial because Cannabis, he need to do the Merlin trials because this boy I haven't had some in a while. What'd you say? Oh no! Well, we will not tolerate spoilers. Yeah, just so you know, Lauren. Claire and I are huge Resident Evil fans. So it's just funny because this new movie is coming out, and it comes out 5 days after my birthday, which is July 20th. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited about it. So yes, that's what we were talking about prior to you jumping and joining us, my friend. But also, how are you? Are you well? Have you been doing well? You know, what's new with you? I'm gonna land here in this, you know, bog. Hopefully no Doug bogs get me. You know how we do. Yeah, because I think there are Doug bogs over here. But we're not going to deal with that yet. I can't allow myself to get too distracted. Oh, yes, you're in here.
I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment.
Hi.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore.
No.
I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion. That would do it.
Well, here you go.
You're right. The world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Well, I will take it. Thank you, good sir. And that's one cool thing about when you help these wizards. Like, when you help them, they actually will give you something in return, like, especially if you need it. Which I always think is, like, super cool and very nice. Oh, you know what? I know where exactly I am. This is, like, when you're heading to Feldcroft for a very friendly, or should I say, interesting Slytherin character. I don't want to spoil it if you have never played it just yet.
Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
He wasn't. Hold on,
If
Imelda.
it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Yes, thank you. But it's funny that she says that because if you play as Slytherin, she'll say, oh, it's the second best Slytherin. I'm like, really? Really? After I beat your high score, but okay. I won't be childish or petty and rub it in your face. And then also, I don't think I knew this stuff was here when I first played it. And I was like, oh, I'm missing out on so much good stuff. What'd you say? I love it, plucking your eyebrows and watching me. Well, I hope you're having fun with both. How about that? Hey, Imelda, talk to me.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Of course I am. Changed your mind about me? Scared everyone else away. Let's not be petty. That petty.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me.
Really?
Well, they sit around and hope to be the best. I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Well, strong competition. Let's ask some questions. Let's be petty and annoying and ask questions.
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
The funny thing is, Imelda's a very interesting character. I like and dislike her. I like the way she's written because she seems arrogant and confident, but what it really is, well, I don't want to spoil it for people, but let's just, as we continue to play the game, we're going to dive further into Imelda as a character. It turns out she's more three-dimensional than she appears.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
You're welcome, I suppose. Yeah. But what do you guys think about Imelda as a character? And what are some of the characters that you guys like and disliked? For me, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the characters I liked are, like, mainly, like, not Sai. She's, like, my favorite companion.
Brilliant.
But then also, I really like, Poppy.
Brilliant.
Even though I wish we had more time with Poppy versus what we get with her. Same thing for Sebastian. I like him. He's my second favorite. And then also, I absolutely adore, what's his name? What's his name? The other fellow Ravenclaw boy. Oh God, what is his name? His name escapes me. Amit. I love Amit. He's so cute and sweet, and I like his character. And that, and that's what I will say about the companions. And then also, Ominous. I love Ominous as well.
I'm getting the hang of
Ominous
this.
is so cute, especially when you start learning more about his story. Oh my God. Ominous' backstory, because he's related to Salazar Slytherin. Well, I believe on his father's side. It's like very interesting, especially when, well, I'm editing those parts of the game right now. Those episodes should be up in a couple of weeks, because I've been very busy. And then also, what I was going to say to you, Laura, I hope you, even though your father doesn't know who the hell I am, tell him I said Happy Father's Day. Oh my goodness, my Father's Day was so busy. Like, I'm trying to stay focused so I don't get too distracted while I'm trying to fly on a broom. Anywho, random talks about Father's Day. My Father's Day was extremely busy because I was with my dad and my sister, and like, oh my God, a good chunk of my nieces and nephews and my great nieces and nephews. Yes, I am that old. I have great nieces and nephews. What do you call it? Then afterwards, I celebrated my nephews who are fathers. I'm not a dad, unfortunately. but I can say with pride that I did help raise those children. But nevertheless,
This is rather fun.
Lauren, I'm so sorry. You said something and I wasn't paying attention. I always thought it was interesting how the NPCs change their dialogue. Right! Depending on what house you're in. That is so true. And I do like that they did that. And it turns out, I forget who told me this. It was either Gamer Night or Exports who told me about how they changed a lot of the dialogue options. And they're like hidden dialogue options as you play the game. Exactly. Right. Very true. And it's funny because in this game, hold
You've
on. Let's
improved,
listen to
I
this.
must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be
Okay.
careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
Now, this is when Imelda got very interesting to me, and this is what I was talking about earlier. So, Claire, since you've never played this game, let me proudly introduce to you why I began to think Imelda was a little bit more than like this arrogant, kind of like cocky, slightly bitchy girl. You know, she has reason to be this way. But we'll talk about it later. But I'm with you, Lauren. I read your message. I'm totally with you.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
Well, we shall see, Imelda.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve.
Well, Miss
To race
Reyes.
this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Well, Miss Reyes, in case you didn't know,
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Cannabis, you are so rude. I was trying to have a witty remark for Imelda. As I was saying, Imelda, I can do ancient magic. I can do anything. I'm just kidding. Okay, so now that that's done, yeah, this is when I started to say, this makes more sense why Imelda acts the way she does. It's a self-protection mechanism, you know, because she felt, you know, again, this girl, Miss Robinson, you know, was like, you know, her best friend, pledged to fly every day, and it turns out that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And so because she's so dedicated to what she wants, and it's like, oh, I kind of understand she felt abandoned, you know? Even though they don't really dive into too much, but it starts to make more sense why she's kind of like so hard-shelled. And I was like, what an interesting character. Now, in the game, I haven't gone to the third trial yet. I haven't gotten that far. I'm pretty deep in the story, but I haven't gone to the third trial yet. And I want to know more about Imelda's story. Now, what you were saying earlier, Lauren, I wonder, you know, I wonder more about the dialogue, like going back to that, you know, because you learned that this game actually did have a morality system where, you know, the NPCs would actually be tracking what you did and what kind of spells you've learned. Now, some of the villains will comment on you know, spells you've learned. They'll be like, oh, you know, oh, you learned dark magic. Well, I'll show you this or whatever. I noticed that in my own playthrough. I'm not using dark magic. It's when you are in the arena, you actually hear those dialogue options. Now, because I don't use dark magic in my actual playthrough, I don't actually hear anyone comment on, oh, you just did an unforgivable spell. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, so my new thought on this is, I wonder how things are gonna change in Hogwarts Legacy 2, or if they eventually give us a DLC. Oh, yes. Now in my actual playthrough, I helped her friend already. The girl she was talking about. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes. And, I met her in my other playthrough. You know, I think it's very interesting, you know, like I said, the backstory of Imelda, but also, like, kind of, because, you know, I'm a scatterbrain, you know, warning, wait, I went the totally wrong way. I'm going towards Hogsmeade Station, and I meant to go towards Hogsmeade, but anywho, but yeah, no, I did meet her in my other playthrough, and we will meet her if I get a chance. We will meet her in this playthrough. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to clean up some of the side quests that I have. And not just some of the side quests, but also, you know, Merlin trials and other such stuff that I need. Now, let's go meet Mr. Albie Weeks and tell him the good news.
You're back! Back from your latest flight?
Yes.
I want to hear all the particulars.
You will. Okay, come on, dude. Okay, good news, Mr. Weeks.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
You're welcome. Sweeping the competition.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
This is so true. Now we're gonna play this. We're gonna change our outfit because this is a mission here. We need to activate Lugox with the helm of Erdgok. Hopefully, I'm saying Erdgok. Hopefully, I'm saying the name correctly. We need to do this here, so we need to activate it. Is what I'm referring to. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream and all my random bits of conversation. So yeah, so what I want to do really quickly, before we activate this quest, I need to go back to the room of requirement and see what exactly I need, because with that particular side quest, yeah, I'm gonna need potions. Okay, what do we have so far? So, I need Maxima and Invisibility potions. That's, excuse me, basically what I need.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thank you, Deke. You're so nice. Okay, I don't need those. And invisibility potions. Well, I'm not going to be able to make invisibility potions because I don't have Nutgrass. But anywho, back to what I was saying with all my random, randomness. Like I was saying about the dialogue options, I'm wondering what made them, like, step away from the dialogue option choice. You know, like, not dialogue option choice, morality system in the game. Because I think that would have added, you know, it would have added to, you know, how the game is, you know, in my opinion. And I would have really liked to see them do more with it. Okay. Oh, and just in case, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I upgraded the room of requirement by putting blue pumpkins everywhere. I mean, it fits the decor, right? And hello and welcome to the stream. I see numbers popping up. So hello, thank you for joining. I hope you have a marvelous good time with us. Also, we got a new item while we were out. I wonder. You know what? Let's do this really quickly. I'm so sorry, Mr. Pumpkin, but goodbye. I'm gonna put, I think I got like a blue bookshelf. I think that's what I got. So I'm gonna see if I can conjure it up really quickly. Dopeness. We actually did get it. And because everything in this room is blue, holy crap, that is a big bookshelf. But it kind of fits. I mean, we're a Ravenclaw. Yes, it works. It works. And wouldn't that make sense that we would have books on plants and potions in our room of requirement for extra study time? I think it makes sense. But back to what I was saying. You know, I'm wondering, you know, will they add some of that stuff back in a DLC, which I kind of hope they do. Or if they don't do it in a DLC, will they add those features in like a future, a future game or something? I think so too. Like they just ran out of time. Oh, that's right, because they did hold this game back. Claire, just so you know, so you're now getting the 411 on Hogwarts Legacy. The game was held back because it was initially supposed to come out, wasn't it 2021, if my memory serves me correctly? They were trying to they were trying to release it in 2021. It got delayed. They were trying to do it earlier in 2020. I want to say 2023, 2022. The late part of 2022, the early part of 2023, but it ended up getting pushed back again. So, very interesting. I would have really liked to have seen how they would have utilized it. Because, you know, when you think about, you know, going to the Harry Potter books, you know, when you think about how complex the wizarding world is in the books, I would have really liked to see some of that, even though they did a lot of like Easter eggs and references, but I would have liked to see some of those complexities really play in the game, but it didn't happen. Again, like I said, no game is perfect, but I still love this game though. Okay, so the next mission we're gonna do is my brother's keeper, and I'm gonna get out of my Quidditch garb and put on some more regular clothing. We're gonna keep that scarf on because that scarf is way better. Okay, death's a conscription and all that other fun stuff. Okay. Now, the real question is, and I need your help, you know, I need your help. What am I to wear? You know, what am I supposed to wear as I go play, what did I call myself? The investigating raven? The Raven Investigator? I can't really remember. But yeah, I'm the Raven Investigator, and there is a mystery to solve, and I must solve it. How about that? Do I have that one? No, unfortunately, I don't have the really nice, robe, the one that's like my favorite. Yeah, I don't. It looks kind of like this, but I don't have it. I do have this one though, which is really cute, but it doesn't look right with that particular outfit. Yes, I am focusing on what I should wear. But outside of that, like, you know, Lauren, since you played the game, without giving spoilers away for Claire and our other viewers, you know, how did you like I know you found it interesting, but did you like it, or did you feel like, it's lacking a little bit. I would love to know your thoughts and feelings on that. And let's turn off that. Let's remove our hood and hide our glasses because it's fun. Okay, cool beans. So now the investigating Raven is gonna go find out what happened to Claire's brother and why. And then also, this right here is a side quest for this down here, which is the Murky Depths. And I like how they put Murky Depths. I love their play on words. It's so good. And this is attached to Imelda Reyes, but like I said, we'll get to that in a minute. We have other more pressing matters to get to. So this is where I need to be. Okay. That's where I need to be. That's a flue flame I need, but we're gonna get this flue flame and fast travel here now. Now, we need to find out what happened to the Bardoff boy. Oh, and you know what? Even though Lauren asked me to do this in my original playthrough, I'm gonna go back up here anyway, like that, and I can't land here? Boop. Okay. So, when I initially played this game, I forgot to go back to this tower. But we're just gonna go back to this tower since I'm literally right here. And it was so funny because Lauren was like, oh, can you go back here? Because no one ever goes back here. And you know what I think, Lauren? I think there were some things I actually didn't get.
Aloha more.
Even in my playthrough, because there's a ladder that if you don't notice it, I noticed it when I was editing, there was a ladder. And I didn't do anything with it. So now I'm wondering, could I have climbed that ladder and gone up even higher? Just, you know, and we're gonna find out in today's episode, as they say. Okay, there we go. I have figured it out. I'm trying to think. Did I get everything in here?
Revelio.
Oh, no, I didn't. Yoink. Oh, that's a Wiggum well. Okay, can't use that. Okay. You okay, kiddo? Okay. Sweetpea's over there. She's fiddling around doing things because it's fun. Okay, so we're gonna climb back up this tower, Sam Picard's tower, which, again, I didn't even think about until Lauren mentioned this. Yoink. And I think you can just run over here. Yep. In the episode, I was actually like jumping, and it was like, there's no need to jump. You just run across, you know? But anywho's. Okay, what did you say? Oh. Oh, okay. I got you. So, is it safe to say that, you've watched, like, the full, like, you've seen all of the Let's Play, like, you know, of it? Nope, can't climb the ladder. Because it doesn't go anywhere. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear about your computer. That kind of really sucks. Yes, those are balloons.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Yes, perhaps we should go visit him. Now, accidentally, I did that potion, and I really didn't mean to. Oh, hey, there's something up here. Yes? No? I didn't even notice this was actually here, the little ladder. Huh. Learn something new every day about this game. Okay, Now, before we go help the Bardoff boy, there are some things up here that I do want to get. So, let's land. And I think there are goblins down here that we can actually fight. Yes, there are. Now, what do you call it? So, okay, so you've never actually played the game, but I'll put it like this, on PS5, it's very fun. I can say, even though, yes, there are glitches, and some of the glitches are absolutely hilarious, but this game is a lot of fun, and it plays very smooth on a PS5, but I'm quite sure it will probably play even smoother on a PC, especially if you have like the PC with like the high specs. Now, to be honest with you, I've never played on a computer before, so for me it would be a new and foreign experience. Oh, no worries, honey.
I should investigate.
Oh my glob. No, you're in good company. I'm always saying something insane, but in your case, it's understandable. Like you're doing your eyebrows. No worries whatsoever. Now, brain. I need my brain to get back on task. As you can see how easily I get distracted in this game. We need to help, you know, the Bardoff boy. I thought there were goblins down here, but I guess they're only down here at night. So, oh well. And then look at that. Like, oh my god. It just makes you want to go out into the country or a safari, whichever. But anywho, now let's go help Jane Bardoff's brother. Wait, is there a cave over there?
Revelio.
Oh, and there's a Merlin trial over there. Hold on. Before we go help the Bardoff boy, leave me alone, everybody. I promise we're gonna go do it. There is a Merlin trial over here? Or is it like further in or something? Oh, it is a Merlin trial over here. And apparently, there are, enemies. Let's be nosy. Let's find out what's going on.
Quiet. Too quiet, you ask me.
Merlin trial over there. I saw something that had a big health bar. What was that? Aha! I now understand. But, you know, let's start this fight.
Come on there.
Defender. Leviosa.
Much too slow.
Depulso.
Oh my god.
Confringo.
There we go. I feel good about all my life choices.
Defender.
Wrong one.
Leviosa.
And
Leviosa.
there we go.
Confringo.
There we go.
Your spells glance off.
Confringo.
Yay! I won! And I didn't die. Okay. Again, kids, I do not recommend that you do what I
Revelio.
just did. Oh, apparently there are other enemies over here. Hello, doggies.
Defender.
Catch your egg.
Potato. Stupefy. Revelio. Defender. Confringo.
I thought there were
Revelio.
My bad. Okay, so there's a fudge ton of moonstone over here, and the goblins had a chest over here. Okay. And thank you for your money. Thank you for your patronage. I appreciate you. I mean, these goblins, man, it's so funny. Sweetpea is always like, ooh, these are some broke goblins. They only got 2 and 3. Well, at least it's not Canuts and it's actually galleons, you know. Let's thank our lucky stars. Okay. So let's see. What else is there?
Revelio.
Outside of the Merlin trial. Okay. So I think I've collected all my goodies. Yeah, ooh. We will take all of the leeches. Or, yeah, leeches. We'll take all of them. Okay.
Revelio.
Anything else? Oh, there are dark wizards over there. We'll fight them too because it's fun.
Cabalso. Confringo.
That's what I meant to do. You know, I just want to see if you guys are paying attention. Okay. And I also need to do some more ancient magic trials because, as you can clearly tell, our boy is lacking on the ancient magic department. Now, there are more of them. There you go.
Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
Yes, he would be. But, okay. So, what I will say, Lord, now that I'm no longer distracted by fighting and all that stuff, and Claire and anyone else, if you guys have not played this game, from what you've seen, what do you like most about it? You know, like I said, I can go on and on about what I like about it. What are some things you really like about this, this particular game? Okay. Blue Flame. Oh, the other one is over here. The one I was supposed to go to, the one I was tracking.
Revelio.
Why is it so far away? Okay. Oh my glob. Look at where I was supposed to go. This is, like, I've been running around everywhere but where I needed to go. Ooh, and there's another Merlin trial. Wait,
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Okay. Okay. Yummy. There are enemies about. And
in the forest, I do.
look, guys, there are bad guys to fight. You know what? Let's just go in wands a-blazing and saying hi.
Hello?
Stupid one.
There we go. I feel good about all my life choices.
Stupid one. Stupid one.
There we go.
Repulsor. Stupid one. Defender.
What have you done?
Well, what I've done is attack you and your people
Repulsor.
because it's fun.
Confringo. Potato. Stupid one.
More than
Stupid one.
No one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it!
Okay. So as long as you're, you know, you're secure in what you're
Come to the
saying.
wrong place, child.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Defender.
Production!
Potato.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Ow? Like,
Confringo.
I'm a child, madam.
Stupid one.
Repulsor!
Yikes.
let's see you survive.
Stupid one. Stupid one.
There we go.
Defender. Repulsor. Confringo.
Wolf Lady Y.
Levioso. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Okay.
Defender. Repulsor. Confringo.
I will, I saw what you said. I will answer it in just a second.
Levioso.
You'll figure out soon enough.
Oh, lady?
Defender.
Hurt.
Confringo. Repulsor.
Yay! I've won! Is that it?
Revelio.
I hope it's everybody. Oh, and there are more bad guys walking around down there. Oh my glob. I don't think I was ready for that fight, but it was still fun. Okay. Hey, Callista, how are you? Thank you for joining me. You know, Callista, you came at the perfect time. I was murdering people like you do at Hogwarts. I'm just kidding, no. I'm pausing it only just because I don't know if there's other enemies approaching. What did you say, Lauren? Oh, right. You know what? You know what? When I first played this game, Lauren, I'm going to be really honest with you. I was actually really excited about going to Hogwarts. Like, I was just like, oh my God, I'm going to go to Hogwarts and I'm going to be a wizard, you know? I'm going to be Harry Potter. Like, that was literally what I was thinking. But then after playing this game, yay for murder. See, that's what, Callista, we going places, honey. But see, when it came to the exploration and like exploring and just flying on a broom and when you get magical beasts and it's just like, oh my God, this is really so much fun. I didn't realize how much I would enjoy exploring as much as I did, you know? Because to me, it was all about, I want to be in class, I want to brew some potions, let's go. And I realized I like them kind of, I liked both, but it's also really cool, like Harry was saying, like being a part of the wizarding world and like one day Harry Potter is going to be walking in these halls, you know, and it's just so cool. And it's like, it's so many like fun little Easter eggs and references from the movies and the books in this game. And that's just, I think that's part of the reason why I love it so much personally. Like, I just, because, you know, we're big Harry Potter fans. So like for us, it's just like, oh my God, it's so amazing, you know? And just so you know, Callista, my good friend Callista, also has an amazing YouTube channel. I have to give her kudos. Her channel has been growing, and those snaps are for you, my love. And she's been doing so well. And if you like my play style, where I'm just more like comedy, but I'm playing the game, Callista's more of a storyteller. She's a, as she likes to say, a role player more so than a gamer, but she does a phenomenal job. She's a proper English gal, love her to life. And also, Callista, my good friend Lauren, happens to be a professional costume maker. So she makes the good stuff. She said she mentioned that she made a McGonagall, professional McGonagall cosplay, and I am dying to see it. Also, Lauren also has a YouTube channel as well. Click on her name and learn about this amazing fashionista. I like to connect everybody together. What were you saying, my dear? Right? Like, right? Oh my God, I'm so glad you agree with me, Lauren. I'm so glad because, you know, I don't know. It just, this game is just so uniquely done. It's very well done. And like I said, again, I don't want no one to think like I'm just like, you know, stroking Hogwarts Legacy's ego. It does have its little issues, but there's so much to love about it. And especially, you know, Callista, since, you know, I know you're not a huge Harry Potter fan, but for like, you know, just think about whatever franchise you absolutely adore. And then imagine people making the almost as close to a perfect game as possible. And it's just like, how did they do it? And like, when you see little like fun little nuggets or Easter eggs, that's really a callback to like the books or a movie that you know, that you grew up watching and loving. It just makes it even more special. Not that you need me to explain that to you, but still, you know, it's so much fun. And again, we're about to find out what happened to Jane Bardoff's brother and what's going on with him. But as you can see, there are lots of Inferi around, and Inferis are zombies. And they only respond to one type of spell, and that is fire. So, because I'm going to be fighting Inferi, let's go ahead and use all of our more defensive spells And even I think one of my challenges is that I need to use Deposo. Launch 2 enemies simultaneously with Deposo. That's going to be a little tricky to do, but tag you're in.
Confringo.
There we go. Let's see if this will work. Oh crap! I was
Incendio.
back off. Yeah, because these bad boys will knock you out.
Defender.
Yeah. These zombies are nothing nice.
Confringo.
Oh my god.
Is that inferior wearing a wooden jumper? Incendio.
So now we know what happened to her.
Defender. Protego. Stupid one.
And it's so sad when you find out what happened to him. It's like, oh man. You know, oh no! I hit
not
the
sure Madame
birdie!
Beaumont would
I'm
want
so
to know what
sorry,
really happened
little
to him.
Juggernaut. I didn't mean to hit you. Oh man, did you guys see that? I actually hit the Juggernaut with a spell. I'm so sorry, my dear. I'm a bad person. Oh my god. But anywho's, are you okay? Like, too bad we don't have any healing magic. You know, I got a Wiggenwell on me, buddy. But anywho, let's do some exploring and find out more
Revelio.
about Jane Bardolph's brother and his unfortunate demise. Oh my glob. And also, this is why they gave me so many fire barrels, because, you know, only fire works on Infury, but still, you know. Reasons. And a yoink. And you know what the funny thing is? I don't think I actually did any of my, I don't think I did any of my, achievements I was supposed to do, but, oh well, neither here nor there. Oh, you're absolutely welcome, my dear. You're absolutely welcome, my dear. Like I said, I love giving people kudos because you deserve it. You're worth it, friend. Okay. So, this journal entry is one of two. So, I hate that I'm afraid, but there is no going back. I seem to have mastered 2 of the curses so far. So, remember earlier when we were back in the village and Claire and I believe Judith, the lady who was doing the farming, was saying that, you know, after Ranrock's loyalists kind of beat him up and made him feel powerless, he went to Victor Rookwood's people to become, you know, to learn dark magic. So he was practicing dark magic. So he's mastered 2 of the forbidden curses. So I'm pretty sure Cruciatus and Imperial, or maybe he learned Avada Kedavra, who knows? Right? Yes, the poor bird. Because, you know, at this point, I was just swinging spells and the bird was in the wrong place at the wrong time and tweet, you know. But luckily, I didn't kill it. Because I would have felt really bad had I killed it. Because in this game, we're supposed to rescue magical beasts, not further harm them. So know that I'm going to be showering love all over my future Jubbernauts. Anywho... I've mastered 2 of the spells so far, but where was I? But I've pledged to do it. So again, the sad part is that Bardolph kind of bit off more than he could chew by going to Richter Rookwood. What is it? I can't let them see my fear. You know, they are already whispering behind my back. So, you know, when you get in bed with the enemy, or they say if you lie down with dog, you get fleas. So I find this extremely interesting. Yay, friends are being made. I support this. I've been told not to trust dark wizards, but I can't stop until I have enough magic to protect Claire, myself, and all of Upper Hogsfield. And, you know, remember when he was fighting, he was like, oh, that, you know, that Infury has a particular woolen jumper.
An entry from Bardolph's journal.
Yep.
He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
Exactly. And it's just really sad because, like I tell everybody, you know, you know, the best laid plans, man, and they could blow up in your face so fast. And the sad part is that Bardock was so driven by getting revenge and protecting that he trusted the wrong people. You know, and during this time period, it seems like the wizarding world was still kind of loosey-goosey on a lot of their laws. So it was kind of like every wizard for themselves, even though there were, you know, law enforcement in place, but not to the point where people truly felt safe. I mean, it happens in our world still to this very day, let's just be real about it. But it's very interesting to see what this man was trying to do to protect his sister. And you hear how, Jane is like, not Jane, Claire is like, oh, you know, Bardock wouldn't just leave, you know, he was just so trying to protect us, you know, and I just feel so bad for Claire now that you've learned this truth. But let's continue. Right, don't ever, don't tickle a sleeping dragon, 'cause yeah, you gonna get fried. You be the judge. Good one. Let's find out. This is the second journal entry. So now, at this stage of the game, he's, you know, he's created an Infuri. So now, you know, they have created Infuri. So he's like witnessing other dark magic that people are doing. But now what he's discovered, and this is when it got like really sad, I tried to hide my horror at what I was seeing. Also, I think they saw through me. So when you're reading this and, you know, now he's witnessing what depth these people, these darker wizards, are really willing to do to raise the dead, to do all of the forbidden curses, practice more darker magic and stuff. And, you know, now he's like, or he already had cold feet, but now they seen through him, like, oh, you're not like us. You'll basically go run away and tell the authorities. So what do you think they're gonna do? They went ahead and turned this poor man, you know, into an Infuri. And, you know, he really just went to get help. And again, don't tickle a sleeping dragon. You know, it's just that simple, man. And I just feel so bad. And he said, if I'm not, I fear I'm next. If I do not, I fear I'm next. You know, because now, you know, they might be thinking he's a spy or something. And it's just, even though that's not what he says right here, but you don't know what they were thinking because they were already whispering plans that they had for him. And again,
this mentions Infuri. And something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Yep. And so now we need to report back to Claire and kind of let her know, you know, what happened to her brother. You know, and that just makes it so, you know, it's sickening. Like, oh man, like if only, you know, the wizarding community had a better understanding of what's going on with this Ranrock, you know, what's going on with Ranrock, and that there is real danger here, you know? And when you go, like, there's a part in the game where you go to Professor Fig's room, and you're reading this letter from Professor Fig, and you hear how the ministry is very, like, they're placating him, you know, they're not really listening to him. They're like, oh, don't worry, we have everything under control. And yet, you know, one of your citizens literally went to a dark wizard, a known dark wizard, to get help from the goblin rebellion that you're ignoring, you know? And it's like, oh my God, it just makes you realize, like, this world is like a living, breathing world. And really, let's just say our character never knew ancient magic and was just attending Hogwarts. You know, they would never really learn the true depths of the danger that everyone is in when you start to learn more about the story and the world. So for me, I find this so fascinating, so interesting, and this is why I like this story so much. But I hope I didn't bore you guys too much with my talk of this wizarding world, you know. Oh, I just heard something. Did someone just swing a spell at me? Oh, they're over there. Oh, he's fighting a dug bog. Let's see if he wins. I don't think he did. I don't think he did win. But, hello, Mr. Dug Bog. I'll fight you.
Confringo. Defender. Protego.
I kind of need this ancient magic. Oh, I don't need the ancient magic because I have full magic. And now I have what I need. Yoink! Okay, sorry, Mr. Dugbog, but I really did need your tongue and your magic and all that other good stuff. Okay, I need to get out of here because that over there is another enemy camp. And yeah. Oh, let's steal all of these lovely leeches. Yeah, let's not mess around with that. You know, as they say, let's not fuck around and find out with those dark wizards, as they say. But what we do need to do, we do need to get back to Upper Hogsfield, and that's where we're headed right now. What the other thing I need to do, I need to take out those enemy camps for the my addition to the My Brother's Keepers mission. What's this over here? Oh, this is a cemetery. Oh, okay. But let's go into my missions really quickly. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream and enjoying all of my random weirdness. Let's go here, because we need to get rid of these 2 enemy camps. I'm not going to do the absconder mission, because last time, well, this is before they had the arachnophobia mode. I still need to recuperate from knowing what I'm... Even though arachnophobia mode is there, I've been traumatized horribly. Okay. Aww. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it and all my enthusiasm. I appreciate you. Okay. So, now that that's done, let's get over here. And we will eventually come back to these areas. Because Claire, just so you know, Claire is that little lady right there that we need to talk to, but we'll deal with her later. We need to go over here, clear out these camps, then we're going to go to her, and then we'll do some other stuff. And sadly, I do need to do some more Merlin trials, and that's another thing I need to do so I can kind of get my inventory larger, and not just that. Also get more ancient magic because I desperately need it. Okay. So, shh, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting goblins. What'd you say? Weirdness is my middle. Yes! You are my people. I love it. You know, Callista, meet my cousin Lauren. Her middle name is Weirdness like mine. Let's go.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Yep. Now, oh, he can see me.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be.
I thought his back was to me and I was gonna sneak up on him, but that is not the case. And we need to get these spells like this, like that, because it's fun.
Wizards are running scared.
Oh wait,
as they
let's do this. Let's do this. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, there's ancient magic over there, but we'll deal with that later. The ancient magic is gonna give my position away. Little chicken, run away. They're goblins.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be.
I'm trying to see how I can best get these guys without them all noticing. Yeah, that's very nice. Run away.
Afraid to fight.
He noticed me. Damn it. Thank you for your patronage.
The trick is totalis.
because you did notice it.
Stupefy.
Oh my god, there were more of you? Why didn't I notice you before?
Stupefy. Defender. Glaciers.
Nice.
Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Stupefy.
You won't rest? Well, that's nice. I'm glad you won't rest. Hopefully you get that rest now. Yikes. Okay. The sat. Oh, wait. There's another.
One less freeway.
Protego. Stupefy.
There we go.
Glaciers.
Yang.
Defender.
There we go. Oh my glob. These goblins.
You've one
man.
less follower, Ranrock.
Yeah, that's right, Ranrock. You have
Count
one
down.
less
One
follower.
more to go.
Okay. So now that we're over here, and it was so funny, I was just talking about, oh, I need to get more ancient magic, and look where we are. In the words of Zelda, da 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 da. And then afterwards, I don't remember where the other camp is. I think it's nearby. I think the other camp is nearby. And if so, then you know what we're about to go do, kids. And yoink.
Confringo.
I don't think there's
Revelio.
anything else up here that we can get. I think, yeah, everything else is inside. Okay. Now, the funny thing is, we can do this right here, and I'm like, but why? I wonder, maybe, was that like a hint to do this? You know what I mean? Like, I'm so curious why they, why that's like that. But, I mean, hey, maybe if there's enemies down there, it would be fun to, you know, hit them, I suppose. Geronimo! Oh, well, not Geronimo. Okay. So, now that we're here, we're gonna get this chest, you know, because it's a nice robe. Ooh, is this the robe? The golden trim robe? Hold on, let's see, guys. If it is the golden trim robe, then it's literally my favorite robe in the game. Like, I think it's so beautifully designed. Oh, this is it. It's not exactly it, but it's very close to it. Is it better than the one I have? No, it's not better than the one I have. So, we'll put that back on. But I'm glad we have that version, though. It's almost my favorite one because, and then there's a velvet one that I have that I'm playing as my Slytherin.
Wasn't too hard.
And again, it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Right? The goblins don't have good survival instincts, Callista. They really don't. Oh my god. I'm just saying, right? Right, if you're guarding a camp and it turned around and your friend, right? Your friend is out cold and you don't seem to notice what's going on, there's a problem. There's a problem.
Revelio.
I love it. That was a good one. That was a good one, Callista. You know, we're just saying, we're just noticing there's a discrepancy in your way of life, and we just pointing it out for you. Okay. So, oh, the other camp is over there. So now we have more ancient magic, which makes me very happy.
Such arrogance.
Let's land. Let's land. Oh my god. Right? Oh my goodness. Callista, that was perfect timing with that comment, man. You give me so much life. Disarm an enemy? So basically, we'll do that because it's fun. I'm gonna use a maximum, and hold on. They want me to disarm an enemy, so we'll do this and this because it's fun. So,
Expelliarmus. No! Confringo.
there we go.
I will make it.
You get some fire, you get some fire, everybody gets some fire. Really? Really?
Such arrogance.
Such arrogance.
Glacis! Expelliarmus!
Yay! I'm winning at life.
Protego! Confringo!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus!
Oh, there's you. Mr. Goblin. Don't you want to fight the little juicy wizard? I'm just kidding.
Glacis!
I don't know why he would be juicy, but
Confringo!
there we go. Just roll with it. Just, again, roll with my weirdness, you know. There we go. Yay! Murder! Just kidding. I do not condone this at all.
Both camps cleared.
You know, I believe
Alan Beaumont will be
peace.
glad to hear that.
Exactly. Peace and happiness, joy and love is the way we should all live, but, you know, sometimes that ain't always the case. Okay. Now, let's readjust my spell diamond. Okay. Alrighty-o. I think that
Revelio.
was all of them. Oh, yes. I know what the funny thing is, guys? I must be getting better at this game because I have yet to use a Wiggenwell, which makes me very happy. Watch in the next battle, I practically die. It's in that moment where we think like, oh, I got this. I'm doing good. 2 seconds later, your journey has ended. Oh, okay. To answer your question, I'm trying to scroll down because for some reason YouTube put a heart in front of the comment because they want me to see a heart there. Why, I don't know. I said, I can't remember. Do you increase the ancient magic meter through the challenge rewards or through the talent tree? Okay, now you can increase. Now, in order to get more bars, you have to do the ancient magic challenge. You have to do that. But if you want your ancient magic to fill up faster, then you would use the talent tree for that. I hope that answers your question. Okay. Oh, and speak of Merlin trials, let's do it, kids. Oh no, let's do it, Scooby Gang. Okay.
I know
This
what that
Merlin
means.
trial, I actually do
Merlin
remember
trial.
what to do. I need to use Depulso on those rocks over there. Because that's where one of the little pilot things are hidden. I hope I answered your question. Yoink and yoink. I hope that answered your question,
Revelio.
Lauren. And I think over here there are goodies. Yes. There are goodies for me to collect. Yeah. And I think there might even be, yeah, there are wolves over there that we're gonna go fight. Not that I meant to fight them. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Boom. There we go. I was actually over here trying to get something else. I need your wolf back. Wait,
Revelio.
there was something over here I needed that I saw that was glowing. Ah, there you are. What did you say? Oh, you are very welcome, my dear friend. It's what I do. I live to help unfortunate wizard folk like yourself. I'm just kidding. No, I was channeling Ursula. Leave me alone. But now that that's done,
Revelio.
I need to get back to the Merlin trial that I was supposed to do a long time ago. Now, like I said, I do need to get up here. You know what I also wish we could do, which we don't do, but I understand why they did it that way, because it probably would be a little tricky, is to able to cast from your spells from your broom. I thought that would have been really cool. Right? Death from overconfidence. I love it so much. Yes. Oh, man. This is true. Oh, a Wiggenwell? A Wiggenwell is the health potion. So when you see that green bar at the bottom of the screen next to the spell diamond, that right there is a Wiggenwell. So in the Wizarding world, when they drink it, not like in Dragon Age where they drink it and they be like, oh, this tastes funny. This is, you're supposed to drink this. It helps regenerate you and regenerate your health and all that good stuff. So, again, hopefully that answered your question. Now, I need to be in a very specific position, like that, so I can reach all of the whatchamacallit.
Confringo.
1, 2, and 3. Yay!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
So now we have another Merlin trial, and I think because I have a Merlin trial challenge running right now, I think if I go into my book, hold on, let's check our handy dandy field guide. If I go into here and I see what I've been completing, yeah, you see where it says exploration and combat. So I think under exploration, you see how it shows like ancient magic. So it says collect all ancient magic trenches. So as I'm like going about, I find these ancient magic hotspots and unlock them. And the same thing for like when I'm doing all these little things when I'm flying around and popping all the balloons. Yes, here are the Merlin trial things. So for this one, of this particular Merlin trial to solve, I got 4 of 10, so I need another 6. And you see where it says increase your, I'm not in the way. You see where it says increase storage for gear? So that's what I've been trying to do with all of this stuff. What's this? Solve a Hogwarts secret. Fashionable dress robe. Okay. No, it actually isn't some sort of skill. I mean, technically it is. You learn how to brew it. You learn how to brew the not ancient magic. You learn to brew potions. So it's actually a class you take with Professor Sharp, who's our potions master, basically our Snape of this era. You learn how to make potions. So when I pull up this circle here, these are all of my potions that I can use. So each one does something different. The Wiggenwell is another potion you make, but it's on hand when you're in combat. You just press down on the D-pad, and it allows you to drink it really quickly while in the middle of combat. I hope that answers your question also. Okay, I've done the Merlin trial, and right now, because I was collecting all that stuff in my field guide, all the little items are appearing on screen, but my face is covering it. What else is there? I need to get to Claire. So let's get to Claire before I get distracted by anything else.
Revelio.
Oh, wait. Well, before we go see Claire, there's, in the words of Callista, and Lauren, soon you will learn about the Callista Plays promise, no loot gets left behind. I can't steal it because it's trademarked by Callista and the Callista Plays organization or incorporation. I forget which is which. Or the Callista Play LLC. Ooh, there's goodies here too. Yes. The Callista Plays promise is that no loot gets left behind. The Micah Let's Play promise is weird shit will happen all the time at any time. How about that? There is treasure in here and I can't seem to... Nope. I saw the little icon appear for me to pick it up.
Revelio.
Aww. I can't pick up the money because they hid it under the table. You see how they are? You see how these wizards are? They're so stingy. I'm the one running around stealing shit, but they're so stingy.
Back already?
Yes.
I picked up this violin in Diagon Alley.
Oh,
Complex
really?
Bit of enchantment, lovely sound.
Yes, it does. Now, hello, Claire.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
This is true. So, guys, help me figure this out. Should I tell her about her brother first? Or should I tell her about the camps? saying good news, bad news. Or should I say bad news, but good news? Because either
I do
way,
hope my brother is all right.
it's you know, it's kind of bad
I do miss
either
the
way.
bustle of business.
So
Poor customers.
what should I
afraid
do,
to
guys?
venture out.
I'm really curious on how I should handle this. By the way, I love her old-fashioned register. I think it's very beautifully designed. Because honestly, I think we should tell her about the camps first,
I do
and
hope
then
my
tell her about her brother.
I do miss the bustle
You know?
of business.
Hopefully.
Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Okay. You know what? It did. It did, because normally
do
it's on
hope
top
my
of the
brother-
table, and
I
you can
do
just
miss
pick it
the
up,
bustle of
but
business.
oh well.
Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
I know I did try Accio. Matter of fact, hold on, let's go back real quick. My need for stealing is outweighing my need to tell this woman about her
Seems
her
pleasant
dearly
enough as a
departed
place.
brother, which is the My Brother's Keeper's mission. So let's see. I did try Accio. right?
Revelio.
Let's see if it'll work. I'm gonna target the bag. Hopefully nothing gets in the way.
Accio.
Yeah, it's not letting me do it because the table's in the way. Let's see. Let's try this way.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh my god. It somewhat worked. Somewhat. Oh, wait. I saw the search button pop up. Let's see if we can get that search button to pop up again. Oh, there it is. Hold on. We see the diamond. Can we do it, kids? Can we do it?
Accio.
Hold on. The diamond appeared. Almost. Yay! Thank you so much, Lauren. You're such a wonderful help. I appreciate you. There is always a way. When there is a will, there is a magical way to do this. Now,
I do hope
Claire.
my brother is all right.
Okay, what did you say? You know, it's true. So we'll start with
I
her
do miss
brother's
the bustle
news
of business.
first, and
Poor
then we'll tell her
customers,
about the
afraid to
camp.
venture out.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
Okay, yeah, I know, right? It's amazing that it worked. It was just the space I was in didn't create the halo around the bag. So when it didn't create the halo around the bag, I thought like, oh, because it's under there, I can't get it. But there's another mission that I go to where a bag is across the room and I can use Accio to get it. So I learned that from another good friend of mine. His name is Alex. His channel is called Classic Gamer. He was playing Hogwarts Legacy and he did it in the room of requirement. And I said, oh my God, this is genius. You know, just saying. But now let's tell Claire the truth about her brother. I'm afraid he's dead, sugar.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
Right? Poor lady. Now,
Bardolph. My dear brother.
so now we need to tell her about the camp.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out. How?
Well, it was difficult. You know what? I did. I just surprised them.
I managed to catch them off guard.
Oh, I wish my brother
survival
could have done what
instincts.
you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
Well, may I buy your wares, or thank you for your time? Matter of fact, I think I do have some things to sell, so let's make a little money.
What do you have for sale?
You know, after, you go
What you
clear
looking
out,
for exactly?
a goblin
Thank you.
camp, you go
Sincerely.
fight some dark wizards. The best thing to do is always, retail therapy, I think, is always best. Oh my glove.
Marvelous.
So, yeah.
I could always
so
use more
all
of
of these things here, except for some of these items, like these two, I'm gonna go back to the room of requirement for them. So all these things, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna sell all that stuff off camera. You don't have to really watch me do all this. But while I'm standing here, and she does sell potion ingredients, let me kind of see what I need. So I need to make another Maxima, which I have plenty. I don't need to make that. What I do need to make is this, and I don't have nutgrass. That is what I need. And then I need to restock up on my little plant babies. So what we're gonna do before we go do the next mission, ooh, I leveled up. I'm gonna go to Hogsmeade really quickly. Matter of fact, I kind of should just sell all this stuff, but like I said, I'll do it off camera. You guys shouldn't have to sit there and watch me do all this. What is this? Oh, the man behind the moon. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go J. Pippins really quickly and collect what I need. Right? Right? The dialogue is very interesting. Yeah, and that's what you need to do. So you give her the good news first and tell her about the camps, and then you tell her about your brother. But I always feel like you might as well just hear the bad news first and then say,
healing
hey,
potions are a specialty
I got
here,
rid of
should
those
you need
camps for you, But I think they could have worked on that, but they probably just ran out of time. Right? No, I agree with that too. Mm-hmm. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, sorry about that.
What can I do for you
Honeydews,
today?
as they say. What I need from you, my dude, you do not have. Why? Why do you not have nutgrass? What's wrong with you, man?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Farewell. Oh, I know where I can go. Mr. What's his name? Timothy Teasdale. Oh, Mr. Teasdale. You have things I need.
Hello.
Hi, buddy.
Be with you in a bit.
Okay, so here it is, nutgrass. Oh, he
Now,
only
you
has
let me know if
two
there's
there.
anything else I can help you with.
And what is this? Nutgrass seed. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it because I need it badly.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
You don't keep a stacked shelf just because I'm petty. Just kidding, no. Yeah, but yeah, going back to what you were saying, Lauren, about the dialogue options, yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting too, because you see how she like cries and it's very emotional, and then
Do
it's
let
like,
me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I have great news. I got rid of the enemy camps, and she's like, oh, blah blah, and it's like, lady, I just told you your brother died. Shouldn't you be like, oh, I'm happy to know, but it doesn't replace the loss of my brother? Like, it would have been interesting to see had she said something different. So basically, it's best to do it like you tell her about the camps and then you tell her about her brother. But it is what it is.
What can I do for you today?
I
Hear you found a bit of
need
treasure in the
boogers.
forest. A wise decision. Thank you.
The magic neep? Yes. the magic neep is what I needed to go to get the herbs I needed. Okay. Okay, so I have what I need from there.
I hope to see you again.
You know what? I might have
Farewell
buy
for
some
now.
potions from him as well. I'm gonna buy these 2 invisibility
Wise
potions.
decision. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Bye. Okay, so what we're gonna do, guys, is that we're gonna go back to the room of requirement. I'm gonna do some brewing, and then that's basically where we're gonna leave this off a little bit. I'm gonna extend it just a little bit longer because I did start a little late, and for that I do apologize because of life and reasons. So Callista, to answer that question about the potion skill, this is the room of requirement, as you can see, as I like to say.
Proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Okay, so here is where we can actually brew potions. We can get Moonstone. Moonstone allows you to do conjurations, which Professor Weasley teaches us all about. Oh, and that's the Wigan Well right there. These are hopping pots, which is an addition to the Wizarding World's lore. It's like the hopping pot is kind of like a part of like children's books in the Harry Potter universe. I hope that makes sense. Like we have the Rabbit and the Hare and Little Miss Muppet, it's kind of like that. Hopefully that makes sense. What I used was Venomous Tentacula. Yoink. And yoink. I am gonna brew potions, but I am trying to like restock on. I forgot what I picked up earlier, just so you guys know. Oh, and also, this is a fun thing to learn, guys. You see how, let's investigate this here. You see how it says, well, I know my screen is blocking it, but beneath it, where it shows the fertilizer, when you do that, it enriches the compost, like the compost, and it increases the amount of plant, like the yield you get. So you see how it says yield is 5? Well, you can't really see it, my face is in the way. But with the Mallow Sweet, the yield I'll get 5 little Mallow Sweets from it. But if I add here the fertilizer, the yield goes from 5 to 6. And then with the Venomous Tentacula, you only get 1, right? You only get 1, but if you add fertilizer to it, you actually end up getting 2. So when I first discovered that, I was like, oh, at first I thought it made it grow faster. It doesn't grow faster. It just doubles the amount of what you can actually pull up. So I think that's pretty cool. So thank you so much. I tried to have it nicely themed because I'm a Ravenclaw, so I tried to keep it nice and blue, you know, and keep everything blue. Yoink. Matter of fact, I'm curious, can I conjure another another plant station? Even though I love the fact that I have these jack-o'-lanterns here, I'm afraid I need you to go and let me see if I can conjure a single plant station, because I think I need for Nutgrass, I think I need a large potting station. Oh, I don't think I can, guys. You can't see it because my face is in the way, but I think I'm full on what I can actually do when it comes to plants. Darn it. I was hoping I could, that I could use it. Yes, Babbity Rap. Yes, thank you. Beetle the Bard. Yes. Exactly. Because, okay, just so you know, Callista, in the books, the headmaster Dumbledore gives Hermione Granger, he gives her a book. No, I think he gives Ron the book. he gives Hermione some other, no, he gives Ron the lighter thing. That's right. He gives Ron the lighter that it steals the light. He gives Hermione the book, Babbity, Beetle the Bard, and then he gives Harry Potter, I think he gives him the Sword of Gryffindor. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh my God. That's why, again, Lauren, you give me life, my friend. You give me life. So yeah, Beetle the Bard is like a children's book in the wizarding world, and the Hopping Pot is one of the stories in Beetle the Bard. Hopefully that makes sense and helps you learn more about the amazing wizarding world. Okay, so unfortunately, I cannot make another potting station in here, but I will be able to do it later with Nutgrass. So unfortunately, for now, it's not doable. But anywho's, oh, matter of fact, let me do this. Because, you know, I spent all that time, you know, decorating the room of requirement. I might as well put it back, right? So, this is, what is this? Oh, I got more stuff. As you can see on screen, I know my face is in the way, but these are conjurations that you can conjure once you learn the spellcraft, and when you gather moonstones, it allows you to, you know, put things on the wall. So, my Christmas tree, I can't unlock it just yet because it's not available, but, yes. And now, because we can, look, you can also make it other colors. You can make it purple, you can make it, although the red is very deep, it's like a crimson, you know? And its natural color is orange. When you have it white, it's just orange. And then you can make them black. But again, let's stay within the theme of the room of Ravenclaw. And there you go, winning at life. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna brew all of these potions, but in the meantime, let me see what other side quests I have. Oh, it's the Absconder. Oh, the Man on the Moon. So I'm gonna brew these potions. We're gonna go back to Hogsmeade, and we're gonna confront the Man on the Moon. Remember when I was standing on the mountain and the guy sent him that letter? That's where we need to go. But in the meantime, I think it said I had 6, so I just need 6 invisibility potions. The question is, can I make them? I cannot make 6 invisibility potions. I can literally only make 2. So, oh well. I have plenty of mushroom, like leaping toadstools. I have plenty of those to make, but sadly, yeah. I'm gonna make another Maxima potion, and I think I only use 1, if my memory serves me correctly. Yeah. So, okay. So, unfortunately, I cannot do anything in particular with all of this stuff. But like I said, oh, wait, let's go over here really quickly to the Deaths of Conscription, because it identifies the 2 items that we have. Now, you guys can't see it, but I basically got a mask, a red mask, and an adventurer's outfit. So I'll show you what exactly I got. Hold on. Let's go to clothes, and this is what I got. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. A Sungjing mask, which looks quite creepy. Okay, and then the outfit I got was this one. You can't really see it, because the robe is in the way. Matter of fact, let me make the robe invisible. And then you can see firsthand this outfit. It actually is pretty cute. I actually do think it's nice. I just wish I could change the collar, but you can't do that. Oh well. So let me change my clothes back. Well, let's not do that. Let's not run around in our skivvies. Right? Right? Oh, yeah. Callista, just so you know, this is only the first step of the Room of Requirement. I'm not even joking. Like, literally, there is so much more to the Room of Requirement. Now, on my actual Let's Play, I got something called a Vivarium. Now, vivariums are where you find magical beasts and you can put them there to kind of keep them away from poachers. And I think it's one of 4. There's 4 of them that you get, and each one is very differently themed. And you can actually build cottages, and you can do so much in here. You could spend hours in here doing conjurations and everything. Because look, because I love the moon so much, I have it where it's a nighttime themed thing, and I think, yeah, you can see the moon, like you can see the moon, and you can change the ambience. And so we're gonna go to my messy friend here. Look at this, he's spilling all that candy. Deke.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Exactly.
Of course. What sort of,
of
overall
course.
look most appeals to you?
Exactly. But you know what, the mask, even though I like it and it actually was better than what I actually had, I am gonna use it, but when I get ready to, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna sort through everything because I like to, I'm weird and weirdly meticulous about how I organize my stuff, but I know exactly what you're talking about, Lauren, yes. Just to show you something, Callista. Hey, Uzavon, how are you? Welcome, 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 my dude. I'm glad that you're here. Oh, I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. I appreciate you showing support. Right now, the room of requirement actually is like, the way I have it is like a moon theme, right? So watch this.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Yes, Uzaban is also a YouTuber as well, one of my good friends. Uzaban, Lauren happens to be a YouTuber herself and has an amazing YouTube channel where she makes professional cosplay because she's awesome. I love it. So yes, so look how the room changes from night to day, and it gives it a warm, very cozy vibe to it. And also, you can change the way the room of requirement looks. Right now, I have an eclectic theme to the room, but you can literally do so much in here, and it's so worth it.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Oh, no worries,
what
no
sort
worries.
of overall look most appeals to you?
Well, get home safely, my friend. I hope you have a nice drive home. So let's see. Warm and cozy. Oh, and one of the other looks you
I'd
can
like the
do
room to
is
feel
dark and mysterious.
and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest,
Exactly.
surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
The funny thing is, in my actual playthrough, I did this look because I like this eerie, dark, kind of like creepy vibe to it. I was so like, this is me, like real life. This is where I would be skulking about. Like, I shit you not. But the only fortunate thing is you don't get to see the beautiful moon. And because I'm a moon baby, I can't turn my
I'd like
back
to
on her
ask you about
lusciousness.
changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Yes. Let's have a cool
would like the room
moonlit
to
night
feel as if
full
it's
of
being lit by the
ambience
moon.
and loveliness.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Thanks, Deke. Sorry I was talking while he was talking. And now you see the moon in it. And the reason why I like it with this, because the room is blue, so it kind of gives it a more of a bluish hue to the room. It's me looking at all the weird artsy stuff that makes me say, oh, look how pretty. See, and now the moon is back. And it gives a nice moonlit glow, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And it looks so good when the room is either purple, blue, or green. The moonlight just makes it look even better. Okay, so I have my potions, but like I said, before I completely end the stream, we're gonna go back to Hogsmeade. We're gonna go back to Hogsmeade, and we are gonna go confront the man on the moon. The one who has been creating all of these demiguise moons to begin with. And torturing our good friend, Mr. Moon. Oh, listen to this right here.
Those statues took time and effort.
Mistake after mistake. What is the ministry doing about it? Nothing.
Okay, what they're doing, just so you know, is that they're protesting against Professor Black because he's the worst headmaster in the history of Hogwarts. then some of the people in the town are like, no, he's terrible. Because, you know, the black family, they're kind of a-holes. Just to say. Now, Mr. What's your name? Mr. Pipes.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
Mr. Pembington, I find them intriguing. They're terrorizing Gladwick Moon. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna say we find them intriguing.
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
So, here we go. So there's two ways to answer this. So, the Hogwarts caretaker job is important, or he has big boots to fill. So, in this instance, this man is angry because, you know, Gladwick Moon used to tease him when they were children. Well, see, that's the thing. They were children. You're not children anymore. You didn't have to go around terrifying this man. You could have confronted him like an adult and basically been like, yo, bro, what you did to me as kids wasn't cool and I kind of got some stink with you. Let's air it out. Let's talk about it. But see, that didn't happen because for some reason, people tend to do the most pettiest, childish thing when they're adults when they could just simply talk it out. But let's continue.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot.
Yep.
He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Yeah, my apologies. And here's the thing, you are no better than Mr. Moon, like I was just saying earlier. Instead of talking about it like an adult, you know, or if push comes to shove, if you need to beat each other up and have a little fist fight, then so be it, get it out of your system, is what I'm saying. But now you're adults. You can talk things out. You know what I'm saying? Even if you talk to the person and they're still bullheaded and still trying to pick at you, then at least they know, or at least you were able to tell them how you felt, and it helps you feel better. You know what I'm saying? And you never know. The other person could have been dealing with stuff and saying, oh, hey, I was picking on you because of XYZ. You know, just saying. Exactly. You don't have to lower yourself to their level. You have to rise up. That's why I like this little side quest. I think it's very interesting because you are at school and, you know, kids get bullied all the time. You know, as you can see, the terrible results when no one intervenes or helps out. But yeah, so let's continue with this line of dialogue. Right! Right, it is that way, my dude. It is that way. Yeah, you become the thing you hate. And that's the thing, you know, I think this is something a lot of people really need to, like, pay attention to. Yes, this isn't a video game, but I always say you can learn so much from fiction. You can learn so much from fiction. But anywho, because sometimes fiction is a reflection of real life. But nevertheless, let's continue.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him.
Exactly.
Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, He may have learned his lesson.
He may have learned his lesson, but now what we need to do, we need to go back to Mr. Moon. We need to go back to Mr. Moon. I'm gonna switch back to my other potion so I don't accidentally use my potions. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna fast travel back to Hogwarts really quickly, and we're gonna go to exactly where Mr. Moon is, because Mr. Moon is right outside. He's right here. Ba 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 ba. He's right outside the faculty tower where all of the teachers live. Now, the funny thing is, now that I got Alohomora upgraded, we can also go around the castle and unlocking doors, which is so much fun. And that girl right there is an important side character, but we'll see her much later. Okay. Oh, Mr. Moon.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues.
So, it was someone you bullied in school, or it was your friend from school. This wasn't a friend, so let's be honest with him.
It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yeah, now I see why he didn't like that nickname. Yeah, I don't think he liked that nickname.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Oh, listen what he says here. Oh, guess I gotta walk away. He usually says a line. No? Okay. Oh, I know what it is. It's not until later. Okay, now, there are things I want to say about this. Now, you hear what Pemberton said. You know, he used to tease me and torture me, called me pigtails, and he was making me feel uncomfortable. But here's the thing, though. He was being bullied, but he never spoke up for himself, right? Now, maybe he did tell Gladrick, you know, I don't like that nickname, please stop calling me that. But, see, the other thing about bullies, some bullies don't even realize that they're bullying you because that's just how they are. You know, they don't realize that they're causing harm when they think they're playing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, you know, Mr. Pemberton would laugh along because he was afraid that it might turn violent. Who really knows? But I thought this outcome was very different, because listen to what Mr. Moon said. Oh, we used to laugh about it. We had so much fun. Oh, now that I know it's him behind these moves, they're not so scary anymore. I'm gonna go say hi to my old friend. Now, you see, it's a matter of perspective. Again, to Gladrick, this was a joke. I was just playing with a friend. But to Pemberton, it wasn't a joke. You were harassing and terrifying me. And this is when it comes down to, you need to open your mouth and you need to say something. If people are making you feel uncomfortable, sorry this is turning into a PDA announcement, but it's important for you to speak up for yourself, because when you don't speak up and lines get crossed, things get misinterpreted, and for years this man was harboring these negative feelings, and he thought, like, let me find a way to torture him back, let me scare him. So then it makes, you know, Pemberton just as guilty as Gladrick, but at the same time, Gladrick should have had the foresight, the mindset to say, well, you know, is he really enjoying this? But if you're laughing and going along with it, it's kind of, he's ignorant to his own abuse. Does that make sense? Well, I hope what I'm saying is making sense. Right? It does. It's like a lesson we all have to learn, you know? And it's just so interesting. That's why I really like Mr. Moon's story. Even though you gotta go run around collecting demiguise moons and you learn Alohomora, you learn the unlocking spell, but you unlock the truth behind the moon, you know, the man behind the moon. So I like this side mission. It's very well written. It's very interesting. It's a bit of interesting storytelling that I personally enjoy. And I like these little seeds of like backstories, and you're learning about the characters and their world, because in real life, how many of us have fallen prey to a bully like that? We may not like them, or they might be in a circle of friends with us, and this bully is saying things that's like hurting our feelings, but we're too afraid to speak. Or sometimes we do tell them, hey, when you say that really bothers me, but because they don't want to acknowledge their wrongdoing, they continue to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So then at some point you need to separate yourself from those group of people. So again, I love it. Right, don't apologize. Exactly. But well, thank you. But I don't know. I just found it so interesting, especially being at a school, and it shows that bullying can have years and years of damage, So it's, again, PDA announcement, kids, because Lauren said don't apologize, and I agree with her. If someone is bullying you, speak up. If it's a dangerous situation where physical harm is involved, seek help. And seek help from those that people who will really help you. Not always easy to discern, but seek help, because no one should be bullied. Even if it's meant to be playful and meant to be a joke, but this man didn't even realize what harm he was causing another, So again, so good, such good storytelling. Again, one of the main reasons why I absolutely love Hogwarts Legacy and the Grand Staircase, because look at that, it is gorgeous. Now, with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, what? Right. Who thought she was my best friend in school and threatened. Ooh. Well, first, thank you for sharing that bit of information. That's actually, and that's another thing. That can happen. Like, those kind of situations can arise. And when they do, it's almost like, wait, it throws you off guard. Like, wait, you're threatening me? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So, again, oof, that's some stuff right there. That's some stuff. Yeah. And again, sorry to hear that happened to you. Like, that is yikes. Again, kids, this is why we gotta tell you, bullying, it's not the way. It's not the way, my dude. Wow. Right? Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? That's what she did? She started telling everyone that? No, I mean, again, you were in an uncomfortable situation. You don't do stuff like that to people because you have to respect people's boundaries. In your case, she didn't respect your boundaries, and you told her, hey, this made me uncomfortable, and she took it badly. And it's like, and then you twist it so you can seem innocent. People do that too. People are some crafty suckers. Again, I'm sorry to hear that happened to you, and I'm so sorry that you had to experience that, man. Most importantly, that you wasn't hurt. I agree with that. I'm glad that you put that out there. Oh my God. The things you learn from fiction. Right, and well, also real life too, but still. But as I was saying earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's stream right here in the Grand Staircase of all places because it's fun. And when we return next Saturday, we have a bunch of other side quests we need to do. We need to go ahead and kick off the Helmet of Erdgok with Lugok, and we need to talk to, I believe, Serona. I think that's what the character said. We need to talk to Serona because Serona knows the 411. Also, we need to do some exploring. We need to get some more ancient magic. We also need to do more Merlin trials so we can increase our inventory and all that good stuff. I hope everyone who was watching today, whether you were just watching or lurking, you had a good time. And you enjoyed the conversation. Myself, Lauren, Callista, Uzaban, I saw Agape was also on here, and Barry, I know you're watching for work. I appreciate you always being here, you know. Thank you so much for the stream. Oh, I had so much fun doing it. Safe and healthy. Exactly. Oh, I'm so glad. I hope you guys have a great day as well. Wherever you are in the world, choose love over fear and to remember to live, think, and dream big. But for now, my mischief, and hopefully yours, has been managed. But until then, bye. Wasn't that just magical? Bye, guys.